habit. So I would just be uncomfortable and I would know what to do with myself. And so I would go do that instead of like
coping.
Yeah. Instead of just coping or just having any, it just like, it wasn't like, oh, it used to be like, oh man, let me crack out a little bit of this pornography.
Right.
But now it got to the point where it was like, oh, dude, let me just do this and then do whatever, go on about the rest of my day. It became a weird thing, you know? Like it's a bad habit.
So you did it once a day, you think?
No, I was doing it maybe 5 times a week. And making my body
like it's work, Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I just take off. Some of them take no Thursday and do a Sunday.
Right.
You know? I didn't have a plan.
Right. So it's like working at a restaurant.
Yeah, it's like a restaurant.
Yeah, a restaurant job.
Take shifts.
Yeah,
take shifts.
Picking up a lot of shifts and also then sometimes some days not showing up for work.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Because I too have, I think, a problem.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that, man. And I remember,
what do you mean?
Everybody knows it. For one,
Yeah,
I mean, look what happened to your girl's eye.
You think I just jetted one into her eye, bro?
No.
My thing drips, dude. It doesn't shoot.
Well, that's what I heard. Yeah, the other day you guys said it's like 2 guys climbing out of like a truck that fell over on its side.
Right.
You said it best. It was like winning two tickets after winning skee ball.
Yeah, he plays.
Yeah.
A vigorous game of skee ball.
Yeah.
And just 2 tickets come out.
Favorite life?
Yeah, I think so, man. Some guy. Wait, or did I almost? I think I almost drowned. That's what happened. So yeah, I was almost a victim. I almost drowned.
Well, did you save your own life?
No, I didn't. A man saved me, dude. A fucking dude, bro. This topless guy jumps in, right? I did not even want him to save me. The second I saw the dude who saved me, I was fucking so embarrassed.
What do you mean topless guy? Was it a
He was
lifeguard?
a topless guy.
Well,
No.
like most guys.
He was a
are
guy at a
topless.
beach. He was at the beach, but the way he was built, he just looked topless.
He had no top.
It was a lower.
How long
It
were
was
you
just
underwater
legs.
for you to confuse the fact that you saved somebody's
Like
life?
40 seconds, man. Me and my sister were under there. And then years later, I remember him coming back to our house all drunk one night and saying, I saved y'all. I fucking saved y'all. We're like, wow. We didn't even fucking remember who he was, dude. We're like, bro, we're trying to get molested by this trucker over here, okay? Give us
Tootsie
some
Rolls.
space. Bro, so one thing people don't know about the mushroom show is so I rolled out of there late, bro. I was supposed to be early on that show. And I get in my car, dude, and I see all the dashboard lights and my car ain't even on yet. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm on some mushrooms, you know? That's when you know you're on mushrooms, dude, when the street lights are on, but they're not even on yet. You're like, damn, I'm seeing a lot of extra electricity, you know, a lot of free electricity from God. So anyway, I get over there. I get over there and I remember walking down the hallway and shaking somebody's hand and I felt like they took my hand and I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm not, I'm feeling pretty squirrely if I feel like I shook somebody's hand and they took my hand with them when they walked off. So I said, I'm having some weird feelings right now, but, so the set at the Improv was crazy, but then I went to the Comedy Store. And that's, I think, when the vegetables started to rattle inside of me because I get over there and I go on stage and Adam E gets over there and he's worried about something, he's just fucking Hebrewing out over there, the fucking living legend Adam E. He's fucking concerned or whatever, and so I just tell him everything's going to be okay. Get over there, get on stage. And some guy near the front was in a, what's that thing called? It's like if you're handicapped, but it's like a little, it's like they push you. It's like a
wheelchair, like a
wheelchair.
Paraplegic wheelchair, like one.
Wheelchair. Yeah. Sorry, wheelchair. Yeah, he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, wheelchair. So this guy's in a wheelchair and it has a little squeak on it, bro. And I'm fucking, sometimes when you're on mushrooms, some sounds are amplified and shit. So I'm on stage and the wheelchair makes a little squeak. And I thought somebody was making a funny noise and making fun of me. That's where my head went. So I stopped my joke. I said, what'd you say, man? I got in this negative place and the guy's just laughing. This guy could barely, the last muscle he got's working is his throat muscles and he's fucking chuckling with him. You know what I'm saying? This dude's 90% to heaven. This dude, he got nothing, bro. But for some reason, whenever he laughed, it made one of the like nuts or bolts in the wheelchair wasn't tight and it made it squeak. And when I heard that squeak, I thought somebody was saying something and making fun of me. So I kept stopping the show and like accusing this wheelchair guy or something. And this guy could barely this guy couldn't get a mouthful of milk down if you gave him 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just keep roasting this dude and ripping into him. And it was, thank God that set isn't on recording because that shit went downhill fast, brother. It's basically a half hour
But
of
you
me
pulled it off.
yelling at a fucking rescue guy, bro. It was bad, man.
My dad used to have this friend and he would put cinnamon in his hand and let us lick it out of it when I was growing up.
He wanted to molest you guys.
No,
It's
no.
not sexy.
He was like a chef, I think.
Letting little kids lick cinnamon on your hand?
Yeah, it's dirty.
Like he was getting a sexual gratification out of that.
Yeah, trust me.
He's probably, you know what he probably did after you licked his hand and left it all saliva-y?
Huh?
Yeah. Jerked off.
No,
What he did
didn't do
before.
that.
100% he did.
Don't say that, dude. You didn't
100%
know
he
it.
did.
He probably did that before.
You know what he
100%.
did? You know what he did? He had you guys blow him by proxy.
No,
Yeah.
he wouldn't do
Because
that.
it was your saliva.
Why didn't he use a spoon?
Huh?
Why didn't he use a spoon?
That's a
He
great
didn't have a
question.
spoon on him.
But
Every
cinnamon?
time?
Who carries cinnamon with no fucking utensils?
I don't fucking
I know,
know.
that's a great
Cinnamon.
question.
Oh, suddenly you guys are the freaking...
Dude, he jerked off with your spit.
He
Yeah.
could put the cinnamon in your hand. You
But
could
no,
lick
he
it off
didn't.
your own hand. I know.
He put
I
it
know
like
he
that
did
and let you get it out of there.
I very clearly see what he did.
Sure. It's a genius move.
Yeah, thank you, man. Have some respect for your elders, man.
No,
you guys
he said-
are nuts. Y'all don't have
he's-
any friends, bro.
Jim just said it's a genius move because he believes us. He thinks that he jerked off with
He
your
is on
spit
our
hand.
team.
No, he didn't do it.
Of course
He
he
clearly
did.
did.
I'll ask my friends. I know he did.
Either that or he jerked off
How are your
before.
friends going to know?
Wait.
Because he did it, man.
Tell
Here's
me
the
this,
thing.
Jim.
I think maybe Theo didn't realize he was on cleanup duty.
I see.
He might have jerked off before and had you guys cleaning his fingers off.
So he gets a little
a good
cinnamon
theory,
on
too.
on the jizz.
People weren't doing all that then.
Sure
man.
they were.
Were you kidding
Catholic
me?
Church? What do you think the Catholic Church just started?
No, I wasn't doing that,
Bro,
man.
it was even more because nobody was tattletaling.
It
Nobody-
was
yeah.
dry cinnamon, man. You think I'm gonna eat wet cinnamon out of somebody's hand?
You're the wet part.
That's true.
It's
that-
dry.
I'm bringing my own moisture. I'm not bringing.
And guess what he was using that moisture for?
A business conversation that I maybe shouldn't air. That's why we did edit that out.
Gang.
Okay?
We're gonna get this stuff out.
No, we'll leave it
Oh,
in.
really?
It's
All
fine.
right.
Yeah,
Is that
it's fine.
another question?
Oh wow, you guys look so
Go ahead,
young
go
there,
for it.
huh?
Yeah.
I know it's the
you left all
lighting.
things comedy, right?
See, so he asked me about that, and we cut that out.
Okay.
So that's part of. So for people listening or who don't know, this fueled like you don't want, because they associated that edit out of like we're talking about you.
Oh, I see.
You understand?
I see.
I'm trying
So
to wrap
that
my
was-
Yeah, because I started hearing about it. I don't even know when I started hearing about Theo Gate, but I was like, oh, these people, something's wild here.
And then the next thing was that was this. Oh,
Oh yeah, this is the playful.
this is the one we did. This I sent you. I said,
now-
Yeah,
But at
somebody.
this point, we've had conversations.
yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
to you at this point.
Right, you and I were talking, and I remember I donated blood one time because somebody said you weren't doing well, and I remember feeling bad about that, or feeling like, well, here I am at odds with a man that is not doing well.
And you donated blood.
Well, I think it was around. This was probably around the time I was donating. I was donating a lot of blood actually, and I remember one time going in there and thinking like, man, yeah, if I'm living my life like this while other people are being sick, then what the fuck am I doing? You know?
Yeah.
Now, regular vampires, even the immigrant ones.
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm making a stretch.
Are you talking about Amistad?
No, I'm not talking about Amistad.
Because this movie's like merging into different movies.
No, I know. What I'm saying is that the regular ones, dude, now they can walk around during the day because it's night anyway, because it's always fucking night, right? So it makes it even more scary because, when you have vampires in your area, right, if you don't know this, we could hang out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
During the days because they don't hang out during the day. They don't like sunlight. They're like Andrew Santino.
So
You know what I
it's
mean?
not like the Lost Boys.
No, it's not like the Lost Boys. But then, anyway, I don't know why we even got into that fucking thing, bro.
But yeah, what he's saying is, ladies and gentlemen, Theo Vaughn. That's what he's talking.
yeah, Theo Vaughn, give him another round of applause.
Thanks,
right
man.
there,
Dude, I feel like I'm at the weirdest barber shop ever.
yeah. So, dude, you just got
It's
back.
just like, is anybody gonna cut my hair? This shit is. No wonder this shit has 2 stars on Yelp.
I feel like that's something we should hash out, right? The
Right.
whole mullet versus mullet deal.
Well, there's nothing. I'll be honest with you. There's no hash out to happen. It's like a friend of mine
Ooh,
right?
Showing it.
Yeah, he's
oh,
showing
he's
it, right?
flexing it.
You know, a friend of mine, dude.
Oh, you have that native. Yours is more native.
Yeah, mine's more native.
A little
Yeah,
more
yeah,
native.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is definitely a little bit more British. One guy with a drum in front of me, you know.
Yeah.
Yours
I
is
got a
more
tribe
native. Yeah.
in front of me, dude.
Somebody throws something. Somebody throws a freaking pineapple over your shoulder or something. Somebody throws more native. Somebody throws a spear. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody carves you up and makes a fucking chubby soup. You know. That's your style.
But anyway, dude, I got this because I was so inspired by your look, bro.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean, your sexuality.
You didn't even ask me about it. You just got it.
No, because I don't think I need to ask. It's like, you know.
But what if
back in the 80s, dude, when like people got parachute pants, right? My buddy, Ramon, got parachute pants.
Oh, yeah.
And he was...
Is he a military?
And he was like pop locking and shit, right? I didn't call him and go, hey, can I buy those two and do the same moves? No, I made my mom go to Nordstrom's.
Yeah.
And I got the ones with the most pockets.
That's one way to do it, man. You know, I think though, if I would have said like, hey, I want to, you know, put on a couple pounds, you know, and maybe chop a couple inches out of each one of my legs, you know, what if I want to do that? You know, what if I want to, you know, what if I want to kind of make myself look like I had just at the very end of a sneeze, you know? Then, but I didn't call you first, you know? That's how I'm feeling. Like, that's the only thing I felt a little.
Let me think about that, you know?
No, because
you went a couple years in a row.
I qualified from sophomore year on.
Okay, so 3 times he had to drive up there for his brother?
3 times I choked at state. So sorry, Brandstetter. That's my coach. Yeah, man, I moved on.
Now you look like a wrestler a little bit.
Well, no, I was the little guy. I was a 103 pounder.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was a little guy. Yeah.
Do you feel small or you feel, how do
know.
you feel on the inside?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Like whatever. I mean, I'm just like a regular height, you know, I'm like 6 foot tall. But you are probably, what height are you, 5'4", 5'6"?
Yeah, I'm like, 5'4", 5'5". I'm a $135, $140, if that.
When you get up out of bed, is it like, it seemed like you get out of bed really quick at that
I
size.
can. I'm kind of like my brother because we like rely. We
You
used
can
to
get in the refrigerator, can't you, if you wanted? If you took the shelves out.
I probably could if I like
That's cool,
crunched
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to think of fun things you like seem like you could probably do if you were just like kind of a more regular height, you know, or just like your unique height, you know?
Yeah.
Like, not in a bad way. I'm just
Yeah.
like, there's some things, if I look at a place, I'm like, oh, I can't get under that, or I can't do this, you know?
How
I can't
tall are you? How big
jump
are you?
on that person's back or anything.
Yeah.
Like, you seem like you could be more fun, probably.
Well, like, what do you mean by that?
Like, I think people look at you and like, oh, this guy's probably more fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
I
if
don't
they had
know.
a more fun
Yeah.
contest and you had 100 people, who's more fun? I bet
could-
80 of them
I
would
like
pick
having
you.
fun. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
having
see?
fun. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol or I don't smoke marijuana anymore though.
Yeah, me neither.